Remember that harmony from the last episode? It continues here. This is our last video from Colossians 1. A single tear falls down my face. But here we go. Paul says, "And you who were once alienated and hostile in mind, doing evil deeds, he is now reconciled in his body of flesh by his death, in order to present you holy and blameless and above reproach before him." So we were alienated from God. We were estranged, like a person living on Mars while God's on Earth, or maybe even farther away. And it wasn't that we were far but wanted to be close. We were hostile in mind, Paul says. We had the mindset of an enemy. But God has reconciled us. He has made us harmonious with his plans through Jesus' physical body and death. The death of Jesus' body can represent the death of our old spiritual body as Christians. I know it's a bit confusing, but stick with me. Jesus allowed himself to be put to death, and we also do the same when we choose to follow him. Our old self dies, and we're brought back into harmony with God's plan. God's plan of bringing everything back to a state of Eden. Remember that garden from Genesis? Through Jesus, we are presented holy, blameless, and above reproach to God. Jesus' death allows us to truly be a living gift back to God, a holy gift, a gift without blame or reproach. How wonderful is that? I love here that in the culmination of this thought of Paul, everything so wonderful about Jesus, it leads to things that are wonderful for us, because God loves us and he has a great plan for us. His plan is Jesus, and to bring us to a perpetual state of holiness and blamelessness with him in the new Eden, heaven. That is an awesome thing about God.